Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today we're going to be making this card using the Have a Hoot stamp set. I have to be honest with you, when I bought this set it was a bit of an impulse buy and I'm really pleased that I did. I'm going to show you quite a few projects today and through October just using this set. It's so versatile. I've even created a card using this, and we're not big on Halloween in the UK, so I've actually covered that with something else, but you'll see that next week. This one here, again with the pumpkin, that would look really great if you could make that into a Christmas pudding or something like that. This one here could be a happy quarantine birthday. You could print that, obviously it's not on here. The possibilities are just endless. So this is quite a simple stamping card. And the reason I just wanted to take it back and just enjoy simple stamping. I think sometimes we get bogged down with really complicated cards and they don't have to be. And this is great because with a stamping platform, you can make a lot of these very quickly. And that's what I'm going to show you. So, because Christmas cards can be quite time consuming. So let's start. So I've got my card base here. This is cherry cobbler. I love cherry cobbler for Christmas. And what I've done is I've cut each layer down. It's 1/2 centimetre per layer. So I'm going to glue these two, but not this one yet. So let's begin. I'm hoping I've picked up the right glue. And I hope I'm doing this in the camera. Sorry if you can hear a little fly buzzing around. He's just come in through the back door. Nice of him to join us. And I'm just going to place that down there like that. And then my red layer, I'm just making sure I haven't got any pen marks. Uh-oh. I think it's time I put an order in for more glue. And then position this one in the centre, nice and straight. Put the lid on my glue. I've got a bit of a spillage here and here, just mop that up. Be using the glue rubber on that later when it dries. So I've got my stamping platform. I know this isn't the posh Stampin' Up one, but that is on my purchase list. My list is huge for all the products that I want, so I'm hoping Santa's feeling generous this year. And I'm just going to place this in the centre, and I want my Merry Christmas just about there. I'm just going to double check that that is straight. I think so. Bring this up. So I am using grey ink on this and red ink on this. Should have probably opened my ink first. I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want the red ink on the other, but I do want a good coverage. You can do this in two separate, but I'm probably going to have to go back and do it again. Let's see. Oh man, that's rubbish. So what's happened here is my stamp set is wet because I washed it. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of kitchen roll and give that a proper wipe down. Generally, if you use a chamois to clean your stamps, you won't have this problem. So this video has shown you what not to do. And I'm inking again with my grey. I'm not sure if I'm in camera or not. I don't think I am. And hopefully this time it'll work. Move the magnet. Much better. So now I'm going to take this owl set off, leave the Merry Christmas on and re-ink and go again. Oops. And I want it once more. I want it quite bold. And there we have it. Close up my ink pad. Give that a wipe. And move that to one side. Now I'm going to do some colouring in. So I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to do, this is Light Poppy Parade. I'm just going to flick it this way. Hoping I haven't got ink on my fingers. I'm going to do red. What colour is this? This is dark Granny Apple Green. The blends are brilliant. I love them. Because if you want a darker image, you just go over it again and again until you get the image. It's brilliant for shading and blending. And this is the ivory. When I very first started crafting, I wouldn't buy stamps that need colouring in. I just thought, wow, no way, not doing that. But in actual fact, when I make cards like this now, I do all my stamping first, and while everyone's watching sport on the television, I sit in the living room and just colour in. It's so relaxing. The men in my house are huge Liverpool supporters, so I generally don't film when Liverpool are playing because there's a lot of screaming. And it gives me something to do, because you know, family time is important and everything, but who wants to watch football? If my husband watches this, he's going to be really cross. I go and watch my son play football. I don't mind that. My top tip for that in this cold weather that's starting to come is a hot water bottle in your jacket. And then in the summer months, when you see everyone, they actually think you've lost weight. So it's a double bonus. You stay warm during the football. Everyone thinks you're rather large. And then when you see them again in the summer, they think, oh, she's lost a lot of weight. I never tell anyone I've got a hot water bottle in my jacket. It'd be embarrassing if it leaks one day. That's my top tip for football. Football mums, rugby mums. My son doesn't play rugby anymore. He used to. But it clashed with football. So that's our colouring in done. I just need to double check that I've got the card the right way around. And this is our messy one. Good thing is no one can see it. The mistakes, they happen. Come on. I don't edit my videos, 2 reasons. Firstly, I don't know how, and secondly, I think it's important that you see the mistakes that we make and we show you how to rectify them. I used to be really intimidated by Pinterest. I used to see these amazing cards and amazing videos, and I used to think, oh, I can't do that. But in actual fact, yes, you can. If I can do it, you can. So just go for it. Mistakes happen. And some of our best cards come from our biggest mistakes. Have you ever done that when you're working on a card and you're like, oh, I don't like that, but you keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then at the end, you're like, wow, that looks really great. And there we have it. Really simple, straightforward card. Like I said, you can do it again and again and again. This was using the Have a Hoot stamp set. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, got an extra gem. Thank you.